becomes virtual.
All right, so I'm going to walk through this while we're on this kickoff. Basically, I'm going to show you how to clone a site. So in here in sites, when we gain a new client, let's say if they're, for this one, Sage Family Medicine is on WPMUDEV, it can be anywhere, right? I'm in their WP admin dashboard, and what we want to do is we want to pull a copy over here. So what we do is we add the site, and we're going to copy. Okay, so hit get started. We can put it there or put it there. Actually, it doesn't matter where you put it. This one looks like it has more capacity, so I might put it there. But I need to get the template over to that one, which you can copy it there too if you want. For now, I'm just going to put it here. Actually, let me see if the template. Okay, yeah, the template's not there. So come back here. I'm going to choose number 2. Hit next. Copy an environment. The environment has to be there. So I'm going to use Astra, and then Astra start here. Click on that one, and it's going to say which backup. It always puts the most recent in there. So this is a website that I've created, that I've uploaded all the core plugins to. So the Astra theme, the Gravity Forms plugin, and it's kind of like a springboard starter for site development. So I always copy that one. Hit next. This is going to be Sage Family Medicine Production. I'm just gonna do Sage Family Doctor. Nope, over the characters. So they only have 14 characters. Let's see if Family Medicine fits. Nice. Okay, so no, it's already taken. Yep. Doctor. Nope. Okay, just do whatever. Sage Family MD. How about that? All right. So sagefamilymd.wpenginepower.com. It's going to clone that site that we chose. This is the folder. This is the environment we're creating. Hit add site, and it'll start cloning and building and doing all that. While you wait, take a look at it. No. And it should, yep. So it's going to say you have environment being built. You'll receive an email when it's ready. Now I'll receive an email. Maybe whoever is cloning will receive an email. So if you're logged in with your user, it'll probably send you an email. How it works. So anyway, I'm going to come back to this and show you the next steps. And I'm going to pause this real quick and come back in a second. All right. So once the install is finished, you can refresh this page and that banner will go away. That's how you know it's done, if you're just sitting here on this page. And then I always use this box to look up domains. I don't ever scroll down, just there's too many. So click on Sage Family Medicine, which is the folder in the install. So once you can see all this, then it's done. So I'm going to log into the. Okay, it didn't work the first time. I think if you click it again, it'll work. What? Interesting. Okay. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to migrate the website. So come down here, and here's the steps to migrate. So install the migration plugin on this environment. Just checking to see if it's installed. So it may need us to log in. Hang on one second. Okay, so it's going to say there's a problem detecting the plugin. It'll ask you to download it. So I'm just going to make a new folder to make it easy. There's the migration plugin. And so you need to install it on this website, which is going to be the destination basically. Let's click this again, see if it works. Alright, perfect. And we're going to come over here. This is the destination on WPENGINE. we're going to upload. Here's a time-saving technique that I like. So the box, anytime you see choose file, you don't actually have to click that. You can actually drag something to it. So if we download it here, you can drag it right there, drop it, and it selects where it is on your computer. So that's a super quick time-saving tip. Hit install, activate, and now you've got the migration plugin here. You can hit migrate and hit start a new migration, and it will also show on this page as well if you refresh it. But I'm going to show you here, start a new migration, enter the connection information for the WPENGINE or Flywheel. Okay, so what you're going to do, we've got it installed, perfect. Install the site migration plugin on the source, download this, come over to the other live website, put the plugin, as soon as it loads. Okay, I just skipped to the part where I had the plugin installed. So you come over here to the starting website that you're migrating, hit migrate, start new migration, copy connection from this environment, so it's right there. Enter migration details in the plugin to begin migration. So you're going to come to the original website for the WPENGINE site that you are migrating to. Okay, so that is the link that we just copied, and hit connect. Hang on. Okay, so on WPMUDEV, you get this error. Okay. The reason for that is on, where is it? I think it's under hosting. No. There is a firewall for each install. Tools. Here we go. Okay, that's disabled. You need to disable this, and then also disable the brute force for kicks, because we're not trying to brute force it. And so if the application firewall is disabled, okay, all four of these need to be disabled for security. Then I'm gonna clear the cache for kicks. Then you should be able to come back and grab the connection info, which actually I already still have copied. We're going to try it again. Let's see. Hummingbird. You know what? We will deactivate these. Okay. So let's get started. Trouble connecting. All right, hang on. Okay, after much back and forth. So what I had to do to get it to work was I went into forms, for Gravity Forms, settings, REST API, and I just ticked the enable box and then hit update. And then actually here it said permalinks were wrong or something. And so I went into settings, permalink, and changed from plain to post name, and then it let me enable the REST API here on Gravity Forms, hit save, and then I came back to the site migration tool, hit start, and grabbed the code here on the original page that we were talking about, entered it here, and now it sees the server. Good to go. Migrate the full WordPress site. Email notification. You can put your email in there. Start migration. And literally, this tool will clone the website. It'll literally drag it over. So sagefamilymedicine.com is now migrating. It'll pull the tables, the media, the themes, the plugins, everything. It will clone it exactly as it sits, 100%, over to this install that we've set up, and then we can add the domain in here after we have it on the server, and that'll be step number 2. So I will come back when this has completed. It'll show you here it's all completed. Shouldn't take but about 5 minutes, but I'll come back when that's done. Okay, once the migration is complete, migration successful, you can close this. It'll tell you if there's an error. If there is an error, then you'll need to troubleshoot that and figure it out again. So we can close that. Now if we come over here, click on this link, it's going to have the website on here. I disabled the coming soon plugin, so that's why it looks like this, because it brought it over as an install. So I'm going to enable that real quick and show you. Okay, so now you'll see that this is the landing page that was on the live site. So if we go here, actually it's not installed here, but you get the point. So everything that was built on the live site is on, so that's on the live site, and this is on the WPENGINE site. So it has cloned everything over. Once that's done, we're going to hit add domain. Let me get the credentials real quick. So I'm logged in. What I like to do is log into the customer's account or wherever the domain is hosted on GoDaddy. Don't worry about DNS or anything like that. It actually may have to pull it back. Let's see what happens. So I've actually never tested this. If the name servers are pointed somewhere else and not using GoDaddy's default name servers, it may fail. So let's see what happens. So you go to domains, hit add domain. You're going to put it in here. Set as primary. Also add www and enable page cache. So that's how we want to set that up. Hit add domain. It will see that it's at GoDaddy and automatic. So this is going to connect everything for you. Hit connect with entry, and because we are logged in, it is going to, or it should have auto detected. Authorize. Yep, DNS. Okay, so in this case, you'll have to go in here, and we're going to have to enter the records from WPMUDEV. So we're going to change the name servers back to GoDaddy. Continue. Alright, so it should take about 30 seconds or so. While that's doing that, I'm going to go over here and grab the email record for Google, for the MX records. Let me make sure here. Edit. Okay, so we're going to do @ is the host name. Refresh this, it should be done. DNS records. And I'm going, why is it not letting me refresh? Okay. I'm going to delete this DMARC record. It's been causing issues. in the past. So there's no MX records. I'm going to add MX at 1. Always change this to 600. Priority 1, 600, okay, and save. All right, so email is back up, and we're going to come back here. We are going to go back, get out of this, go back, yes. All right, so now we're going to hit connect, continue, and because it hasn't seen it yet, we're still going to have to click this. It will take us to GoDaddy, and this time it should say connect it, hit connect. All right, you've successfully done it. Yay, it's now configured, done. Okay, so that's how that tool works. Amazing, puts all the records in there. It's freaking awesome. So if we go back to GoDaddy, it was parked. If we refresh, it will now have these records and the CNAME changed, and there's the MX that we put in there. So now it's all connected, and it takes about probably 5, maybe 5-7 minutes or so for the system to recognize this and set up the SSL. So all that's automated if you use that connection tool. So we'll come back here in about 5 minutes, and we'll click the 3 dots and hit refresh network status. So we'll come back here in about 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to come back here, and we're going to refresh. And you're going to have to do this for each domain, but after you give it enough time, so 5-7 minutes, something like that. It may take longer if the queue for WP Engine is very long, but you should see all green. Okay, so the SSL is pending, and the DNS says unknown. That's why is there an AAA record? Okay, it should not be seeing an AAA record. Especially since it's not there. Now the AAA record is actually, you know what, it's because of switching the name servers back, because that AAA record is actually over here, right there. So it's still seeing the old name servers, and that's fine. So just come back in like 30 minutes, in an hour or whatever, and this will be fully swapped over. So I'll come back in a little bit. But once that's done, you will be good to go. And you'll see it live on sagefamilymedicine.com. So M may already see it there. See if I log into WP Engine, see if it'll take me in. Yeah, so there's just some DNS issues that are kind of resolving. So perfect. So that is how you clone and launch a site on WP Engine with WP Engine and GoDaddy. Just wanted to walk that through, and once that's done, the developers can get in and start doing their thing.